Last week I witnessed one of the worst cases of dirty driving in Gran Turismo 7. And yes, I was one of the drivers affected by this individual. So in this video, I'll show you exactly what happened and how it all ended for him. But before we do that, I just wanted to show you the start of my first race and how these lobbies actually looked. And eventually, how I found that one individual that was, well, making all of the trouble.
I don't think he wants to give me space. Maybe I'm wrong, but I felt like he really didn't want to give me much space.
And yeah, that was a pretty interesting start right there. So I started making some moves and then I noticed a small group of drivers ahead. So I thought maybe, just maybe, I could actually get something out of this race.
I gotta defend, I gotta overtake, I gotta do all of those crazy things. Ah, yeah, of course.
And yes, I don't think this could have gone any worse than it did. But there was now a yellow flag in front of me, and just at that point I thought, maybe I'm going to get something. No, absolutely not. So I think it's just best that you have a little look at this situation.
What are you doing? What the? Why did I get a 3-second penalty for that? I ignored the yellow flag.
Apparently I got a penalty for overtaking someone that spun. So he caused the yellow flag. So I guess that's just what happened. I think that explains the situation. Then I watched the replay afterwards and I realized that the main focus of this video should be on that one guy who kept on defending. Quite aggressively actually, and then kind of ended up taking himself out of the race. But he didn't stop there. He started pushing others off the track and almost trying to kind of end the race on his own terms, I guess. And just when I thought he might calm down and actually start to drive in a better way, he went back and brake checked another driver again and again. I have to say it one more time. I assume he just forgot how to brake, or he probably just missed his braking point coming into the last turn. Yeah. So in the end, I finished my first race in 14th place, which all things considered wasn't that bad. Maybe it's not too good to talk about that. But then, in the second race, I actually had a pretty solid start and managed to climb up to 4th place almost immediately.
Okay, it looks like I survived. Whoa, this guy really is an animal. What a dive!
And our main player definitely wasn't taking any prisoners this time. And now I was right behind him and honestly, I had no idea what to expect. You never really want to be stuck behind someone like that. And after just half of the lap, I got incredibly close and thought, why not? Let's see how this is going to play out. And I mean, you can probably tell from the look on my face that I was really sorry about what happened to him, of course. And for some reason, he just kept on turning into me, so I would say that what happened was actually pretty fair. And after that, he quit the race, but I kept on going. And in the end, there was actually a really nice battle for the win.
Because the previous mistake didn't really mean much. I don't know what to think about that. Is Damien going to kill me? I think he is.
And overall, the car just jumped over the curb and unfortunately went a bit too high. And I do have to apologize to Damien at this point. I mean, at that moment, I should have given him more space, and that's definitely on me. After that, I decided to jump into another race. And honestly, I think I should make a tutorial on how to go from first place to last one.
Ah, yeah. Ugh. Ah, he's mad.
I have been strolled. And overall, I think he just completely missed his breaking point. Or maybe not. And I think he just wanted to see what was going to happen. Maybe he wanted a bit of revenge, or maybe it was not even about that. Maybe it was just his weird way of driving and having fun. I have no idea. But after a couple of laps, it happened again. And I guess he just wouldn't stop with those little moves. And eventually it looked like he got very frustrated with himself, hit the wall, and that was it for him for that race. But I didn't feel like the whole journey was over. So I jumped into another race. My thoughts were quite positive, but he was still there.
But what should I do now? Ah, I can't do anything. Of course. He crashed into me again. And he's leading now. He's actually leading. Oh, no.
And yeah, he was actually in the lead of this race. And I guess you just witnessed yet another missile moment. And honestly, there was nothing that I could have done in that situation. Still, I stayed quite positive and tried to recover whatever I could out of this race. And I started making some solid moves. I gained a few positions, and some of those moves were actually quite nice. And just when I thought it would all, I guess, wrap out smoothly for him, things changed, and a true hero out of all of this chaos emerged, saying, "No, you really can't do this." And just as I thought it was over, he went for an unbelievable dive. And watching this replay, I just couldn't believe what I was seeing. And it was completely absurd. And it ended up costing him more than anyone else. Though, as his driver rating dropped so much that he could not even get into the next race. And to be honest, it was a little bit disappointing. Because I led from start to finish in my next race with no real excitement.
You know what? I miss the excitement of being taken out.
And nothing to really drive you. Still, after a couple of laps, I brought it home in P1. Overall, quite an eventful day, filled with the kind of driving you really shouldn't see. But overall, if you would like to support me, please consider liking this video or potentially even hitting that subscribe button. And of course, you can just let me know if you've ever had some similar experiences on the track. Until the next time, bye.